What is up, super fam and bro vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei. Happy Star Wars Day, and may the 4th be with you. And today we are checking out none other than the official trailer for Star Wars The Acolyte. They have dropped this on May the 4th, along with a whole bunch of other things like Tales of the Empire, which is now streaming on Disney Plus, which we will be doing a watch party for a little bit later today. So I hope everybody is able to be here for that. I am super excited to check out this trailer. I think that this show is probably going to be, I think it's going to be really good. I'm not going to lie to you. We have not seen this era. We actually are not in the Skywalker saga at all with this. Star Wars is a never-ending backstory, as I have heard it be called, and I will continue to call it that as well. And I love the way that we can kind of go throughout history of Star Wars and kind of see these different things come to life. And I'm really pumped to see what can come to life within this episode, within this show, excuse me. I have no idea what's going to be going on within this trailer. That first teaser trailer that we got was pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. So I'm hoping that this one is even better, because that one was a super teaser and it really had me excited, you know, what as far as it goes with like acrobats and the choreography of the fights and things like that. So I'm really interested in to see this show. We get Jedis that know how to be Jedis fully, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see what can happen. So I'll stop yapping and we'll start reacting. Let's get into the official trailer for Star Wars The Acolyte. Whoops, there we go.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
Oh, wait.
The Jedi
Yo, and that's
justified a galactic dominance
her name.
in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
Jedi are being hunted.
This shit looks awesome.
She was my student. I trained her.
Hey,
Let me be the one to bring her in.
bruh.
I sense
This
this is only a
is
small
looking
part
awesome.
of a larger plan. Some sort of shift to tip the scales.
Oh my god.
It's time
Literally next month.
Face the past. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread and change everything, then pull it.
Oh my. What the hell?
What are you?
Oh! Oh shit! Oh my god! Bruh! What are we even in for? What are we in for with this? This looks incredible. I am so excited. Yo, what? This looks insane, man. We see so many things in this trailer, and I am, bruh, we are eating, right? We are eating. I know people, like, it's gonna be hard to hate on this one, yo. Daphne Keene, that's what her name is. Daphne Keene. I am so excited for people to jump into this one, yo. I am hyped, bro. As a Star Wars fan, I feel like we have got so much content. And yes, some of it has not been the best, but the fact that they just keep putting it, just keep doing it over and over again, they're trying to see what hits. You know what I mean? I don't think any of the stuff has been the same, which has been one of my favorite things to experiment with, both with Star Wars and, you know, with Marvel. But, you know, we've been experimenting so much with both of these franchises to see what does stick, what doesn't stick, what do fans like, what don't fans like. Okay, they don't like that, but how about it if we do it like this? You know, I'm really loving that way, because the people that that do love it, it's like they just get a whole bunch of stuff that they like, and then unfortunately for people that don't like it, they don't get a lot of stuff that, you know, that will hit for them. But, you know, we get a lot of answers as far as who this dark side user is and how it is actually his apprentice. She was one of the Padawans that we saw in that first trailer as well. I am loving how much the Force is being used also, and seeing the Force be used with knives, almost in that kind of like Thor's hammer way of being able to throw them and retrieve them and do all this other stuff. That's amazing. We're definitely getting those more serious vibes, I'll say, that Andor introduced into Star Wars. We are getting those here with more of the Jedi vibe, and that's a really good feat. I'm not gonna lie, that's a wonderful feature, because that is a big thing that was the issue with Andor. It was amazing, especially with the serious take that it took on everything, but it was just no Jedi, nothing like that. And it's a good creative choice as to like dive into there to let us know that there is a more quote unquote human ground level aspect of Star Wars, which, you know, we do need to see. But I'm excited that with this show we're able to kind of see that same thing happen, but from the POV of you know, actual Jedis, and that's at least what it looks like. And I'm loving that we're also getting introduced to some other Force users, some maybe witch type of vibe. I'm not sure what they are, but I love that. We're getting so much lore introduced to us in Star Wars, or reintroduced to us in this live action way, I should say, because a lot of these concepts and characters have already been implemented in the comic books or in novels at some point in the past. So it's very interesting to see how they take all of the canonicity and kind of mix it together and create this new thing. And seeing this Sith type of dude, it's insane. Like, look at that mask, bro. Oh my god. Like, it just works so, like, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks fire, bro. Everything is looking so peak. Kind of giving me Starkiller vibes, if I'm being completely honest. I do believe in the video game Force Unleashed there is a outfit that looks very similar to that he uses. So, you know, they're using it. I think they've used a lot of Starkiller canon type stuff in the past for other reasons as well, so it's not the first time we've seen them do that. But I'm loving this so much, man. Everything about Star Wars is peak, and I love the whole little, like, that dark side vibe that they've gave to that Disney Plus logo. All of this is looking really, really amazing, man, and I can't wait to check out Tales of the Empire for us to get a little bit more understanding of how that empire is. I'm loving that she's kind of going through and taking everyone out. I'm trying to figure out what that vibe is. You know, like, it feels like she's been betrayed or something like that. Very much giving us a very similar vibe to what we already got with, I can't think of her name, but from the Obi-Wan show, Reva, I believe was her name. You know, it's kind of giving a Reva vibe, but I'm not sure what they're going to do to make that different from Reva, you know, because it seems like we might be just getting, I don't want to say a copy and paste of that, but it does seem like there are some similar character, character drivers, at least for them. And I can't wait for this fight. Everything about this looks like it's going to be amazing. So beautiful. Cinematography is at a 10 for this trailer as well. Looks movie worthy. And that's something that I think Star Wars has been able to tackle a lot better than anything else. I feel like the quality is always movie quality. I don't feel like there really is a show quality type of vibe to Star Wars. You know, whether we're in space, we're on the ground, nothing. It never feels like it's a show other than Boba Fett. It did feel like a show in Boba Fett. That definitely felt way more like a show than anything else. But this doesn't have that feel. And again, like, being able to see the Force be used in this super specific way, not super specific, but in more of that agile way for her to be like flipping and doing these kicks in the air and doing all of that. Like, that's definitely something that we have not got to see a lot of in the live action Star Wars versus how it's been in the animated Star Wars. So I would like to see them kind of implementing more things like that. I know it's harder to get people to actually move and do shit in that way, so I'm interested in seeing how that plays out other than just in that one scene, because it does look like that character is very agile with the things that they do. So yeah, man, I'm really pumped for this show, and I hope you guys are pumped for it too. This is looking way better than I thought it was going to look. I'm not going to lie. Everything about this is looking fire. It's looking like we're actually going to get to see Reva, but the actual backstory and figure out who she is and spend a little bit more time with her. And it seems like her not concerns, but she might be a little bit more, valid for the it seems like we're just getting an actual character here. I don't feel like we got so much of a character with Reva, and I feel like the introduction of her character made it a little weird with stuff. So I'm pumped to see what this can do. I'm loving seeing Daphne Keane in this role as well. Daphne Keane is an amazing actor, and I don't feel like she's been in enough stuff. I was just talking about hoping to see her in Marvel stuff, and now we are seeing her in Star Wars stuff. So we're eating, man. We're eating, and this is looking really good. This actor, everything about this show is looking fantastic, and I am all the way here for it, and I know you guys are too. So with all that being said, let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section down below. Are you feeling this? Are you not feeling it? Are you ready for something else to be going on with Star Wars? Are you not happy about the way that they've been handling this stuff, which I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm pretty pumped about this, yo. Make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing we may be partaking in at that particular time. And of course, check out that weekly podcast wherever you check out podcasts at. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update,